What is up, guys? It is Messi 11 and today I have the second episode of my road to Messi. And as you see, we're just clearing out the rest of the trade pile from the last episode. And what I did notice is that those two Gabriels, we were really lucky to sell them for 7k, because the next day I was looking on the market just to see how much he was going for, see if we could pick up any more, and he was only going for 3.5k. So thank God I sold them overnight. But as you see, we picked up a Riascos with Hawk, and we went out. We still had some coins left, so we went out and tried to price fix Andy Carroll. Wouldn't really call it a price fix, but just smart trading, because there was one card up for 8.5k in CDM of Andy Carroll, and then the other three were like 6k, 6.6k and below. As you see, 6.6k and 5.5k, and I decided, you know what, I'll see if I can list them just below that 8.5k one. But what I found out is that they went for a lot more than that, as over time they increased in price because there was so little of them on the market in centre defensive mid. And as you see, I listed them up for a wee bit more, and I sold them for 8.6. I sold that one for 8.7. Riascos had to be dropped to 5.6 because he wasn't selling, and the other Andy Carroll was 8k. And I was pretty happy after that, and then we went out and picked out some more deals. This Pantilimon, list him up for 6k. This is probably the deal of the episode. Ilkay Gundogan for 23,250, and list him up for 20.5k. I do lower him to 28k, and that is how much he sells for. Paulo Machado for 3.2, we list him up for 5k, and he sells pretty quickly also. So as you see, time passes by, and we have sold all three items in this episode. Well, in this set of trading. Pantilimon sold for 6k. Ilkay Gundogan sold for the 28k. That was a nice, like, what, 4 or 5k profit. And he wasn't even that hard to get. I just fired a bid of 23k on him. I didn't really expect to get him for that price. So we picked up this converted Inform Rakitic. I think he's default center attacker mid, and we try to make about 4k on him. 3k, 4k. Isn't that bad. I was struggling to find deals at this stage and I really wanted to get this episode up. The Malapo we picked with Hunter, 15k and a half, and we sell them on for 18k. So we'll be back when the players are sold. We're back, and the two items have sold. Rakitic sold for 23,750, and the Malapa sold for 18k. And these are the final two trades in this episode, and we picked up another Ilkay Gundogan for 23,750, and we're going to list him up for the same price as the last one, about 28k. And he's just such an easy player to trade with for me at the minute. This is probably one of the worst deals of the whole series so far. Picked up Nani, thought it was a good deal, and I'll only be making like 100 coins on him after tax. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Peace.